music videos are super freaking fun. I love them personally, and I really think that they have a very special place in music as a whole. And that is why today I wanted to tell you guys personally about the music videos that I have been in. Now, I haven't been in a lot, but I've only been in 2, and they have both been like amazing experiences for me to like be a part of. So yeah, I think with all that said, all that introduction out of the way, I think we should really just start discussing how freaking awesome music videos are. So let's just get into it, shall we? So I guess I should start with the music video that I was in my local scene. Now technically both of these are from my local scene, but one of them is a little less well known than the second one that I'll be talking about. And the first actual music video that I was ever in was for a band called Surfaced. Yes, I was in Surfaced's A Petal of Ash music video, and honestly, it was one of the coolest experiences that I've ever had as a fan of music. And honestly, this is how the story went. So my girlfriend and I were actually coming back from a show that we went to in Nashville, and I was just, while she was in the bathroom, I was just scrolling through Instagram, and this is where I discovered that Surfaced was actually doing a music video shoot. Now, I don't really use Instagram all that much for things. I prefer to keep it short on there because a lot of the stuff that's on there isn't really great. But stuff that gets me involved like this is really cool, because this is what social media is used for. I feel like it's taking place of like how zines were, because this is, back in the day, the only way that you would hear about video shoots like this would be through zines. And honestly, this is a really great way to get fans connected using social media. So yeah, I figured out about it by just, you know, I was scrolling, and then I just so happened to find this music video shoot. And I had been a fan of Surfaced for a little bit, and I knew that they were a hardcore band, or like a metalcore band and stuff like that. So I was very excited to go. Little did I know it was going to be in a warehouse. Now, this warehouse has been turned into a new venue called Camp Spaceman, but still, it was absolutely rowdy in there, and it was freaking violent. I think I got like crowd killed more times here than I have in any of the other shows that I've gone to while being in this scene. I think it's just something about the fact that the people knew that there was a music video being shot, combined with the enclosed space and the absolutely freaking amazing music that just made people want to go harder. And I mean, you can see them going hard in this video back here. And it was just such an unforgettable experience though. Like, I got hit, I got punched, but it was freaking great. And it was honestly really cool being a part of the music video shooting process, because a lot of times people just think, oh, you just hit record and then you just go, right? No, that's not the case. They were doing many shots of like the two-step sections, of the breakdown sections. They had to have us out of the room for a little bit to do that little beginning drum part. And honestly, it was really cool. It felt like I was, I don't know, this might be cringe to say, but like part of a movie almost, if that makes any sense. But it was honestly really cool to be a part of it. And it was cool seeing everybody like go crazy. Like the director of photography was there, and he was just like, okay, go crazy. Okay, this is the two-step part. Okay, this is the part where you're going crazy. And you guys might have saw at the beginning of that video, there were people like on each other's shoulders, and that was really funny because the people wanted to get rowdy and get on each other's shoulders, but for like the sake of the shot and forgetting everything, they were just like, guys, I don't mean to gatekeep fun, but you guys gotta get off of each other's shoulders. And from then on, it was just absolutely freaking crazy. But with all like the punching and kicking each other and stuff, it was all a good time. It was all just fun. Like nobody was doing it out of malice. Nobody was doing it to like hurt anybody else. Everybody was just there to have an awesome time. And that's what I really love about the hardcore scene that I'm in, is that it's just all fun. Like everybody just really wants to be together and have a good time and just enjoy the music with each other. And I think that is absolutely awesome to do. And it's what music should be. You know what I mean? You should be coming together to appreciate the music. And that's what this music video shoot was. I mean, this is the first time for me seeing Surface live. And what an introduction, man. Like, they are an absolute powerhouse. They're absolute sweethearts as well. Tonight, actually, I'm going to see some of the members in this band are in another band called Shattered Cranium. And they're performing locally. They're performing locally here at my venue, at the, not my venue, I don't own the thing, but the venue that I frequent. So yeah, I'm very excited to see them. But yeah, the experience was, I felt a little scared, honestly. Thankfully, I was on the edge of the pit because I wanted to get in during the two-step portions. This is whenever I was just starting to learn how to like hardcore dance and stuff like that. And the only thing that I was like really good at the time was the two-step. So I would just wait for the two-step portions to come. But before those two-step portions, I was fighting for my freaking life, dude. Luckily, there was this big man, like this big buff dude that I would like hide behind whenever people would like do like the side-to-side kicks or whatever. Like, oh my god, I'm so lucky he was there. If you're watching this video, I never got your name, but you were wearing a Blood Incantations shirt, so I knew that you were trustworthy. But yeah, it was just an unforgettable experience being a part of that music video shoot. And I mean, it's just cool to, you know, get involved with a local scene like that. Like, know that you played a part in creating a music video. Like, that'll be cemented on the internet forever, and that's honestly really freaking cool. And it's something cool that you can like tell people as like an icebreaker or something. And it was just an unforgettable experience. I know I'm talking about it like it's going on my resume, but it will look good on a resume. Don't get me wrong there. But yeah, it was just freaking awesome. If I had an opportunity to go back and go to another music video shoot or redo that music video shoot, I think I would have thrown a few more spin kicks, because I think me just like chilling there didn't really do good for me. I left myself open as like a target of sorts, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that was just a truly awesome, freaking great experience to be able to be a part of. And it's just, dude, there's some great people there. Like, some of them were kind of just there to like hit people and stuff like that, and you'll always have those at hardcore shows. It's kind of what you sign up for. But whenever everything was done, there was just like hugs, there was, you know, making sure everybody was okay, and there was just like awesome job in the pit, dude, and stuff like that. So yeah, it was just an unforgettable experience, and I absolutely loved it, and 10 out of 10 would do again. But for now, let's get into the second music video that I've been in, and you might actually recognize these guys. Yes, I was in Knocked Loose and Denzel Curry's Hive Mind music video. Now, this was truly unforgettable. And this is another thing. This just sounds like an ad for Instagram at this point. But without Instagram and without seeing Knocked Loose post about performing at the Armstrong Extreme skate park, I would have never known about this. I would have never known about this music video shoot. And honestly, I'm so happy that I did, because this was, oh my god. So this will be a longer story. So the thing that made a lot of people annoyed about it, and this is no fault to Knocked Loose, and we don't know what went on behind the scenes that made this happen, but all the fans were told to get there at like a certain time, and there were a bunch of fans gathered there. Like some of them even got there like an hour or like half an hour early to make sure that they like secured a good spot or whatever. And the thing that happened was everybody got there, but they had to wait like an hour or two, and that's when a bunch of people actually, unfortunately, started to leave. And honestly, I'm very, very glad that I decided to stay, because I was even questioning leaving at some point as well. It's just like, is this really worth it? But oh my God, the wait was worth it. It was like waiting in a Universal Studios ride, but this is so much better than a Universal Studios ride, in my humble opinion. And oh my God, dude. So after that long wait was out of the way, I realized that the people who wanted to actually be in like the pit for this video that you're seeing is they actually were gathered like behind the entrance to the bowl of the skate park. And I didn't know that until people came over and were just like, hey, we're about to start shooting. Anybody who wants to be in the pit, definitely go. And I was just like, oh, I'm definitely going. And so, yeah, I went down to the pit, and oh my God, it was so freaking hot in there. Like, I think we had a few pass outs actually doing this, if I'm not mistaken. And one of the funny things is, before the actual thing started, is there were people gathered on this little part beside the pit, and they were just like, oh, we're gonna jump in, we're gonna jump on top of the crowd and stuff like that. But the people came over and were just like, do not jump, please don't, like, you're gonna hurt people or whatever. But that didn't stop the pit from being absolutely rowdy. There was some hardcore dancing in the pit, but it was mostly, since there were so many people in there, people couldn't like go full crazy with the hardcore dancing, so they just had to stick with like push pits and stuff like that. But it was still hype as fuck. Like, I think they played Counting Worms like twice, and what they did is they played a little set to, I guess, get some like crowd shots, and then from there they played the little set. It was like a 10 to 15 minute set. People got absolutely wild, crazy bonkers moment. But then after that, something like, not really crazy happened, but they had to stop their set real quick. They had to stop their set, but they didn't really have to. I think they were just taking a break, because I think what the first like 15-minute set was getting, like I said, just like crowd shots and getting a feel for the crowd and stuff like that. And Brian was just like, thank you all for coming out. And nobody knows that we're doing this, so thank you for keeping it a secret and for making sure that, you know, this isn't an actual show, but it was a show. Like, on the flyer, if you guys follow Knocked Loose on Instagram, they said this is a music video shoot, not a show, but it was a freaking show, dude. Because then they brought out Denzel Curry, and people got fucking hyped. Like, I got hyped as well, because just like seeing Denzel Curry, somebody who I've been listening to for so long there, I legitimately thought I was like hallucinating because of the heat or something. I'm just like, that's not actually Denzel Curry, but it was. And holy shit, stuff got hyped. Now, because the actual pit was so rowdy and crazy, I couldn't really, you know, maneuver up into there. So if you watch the video and you look to the far right of the screen, you can see like somebody with a big smile and a gray beanie on, and that's me. That was me. I was there. I tried my best to get into the pit because I wanted to so bad, but honestly, it was just too hard to get in there. So I just stood there and like headbanged and jumped and stuff like that. And it was still hype as heck though. Like, I'm somebody who whenever I'm at concerts, I really enjoy, especially extreme music concerts, I really like getting into the pit and throwing down, hardcore dancing, stuff like that. But this one was just so packed, so it was good to just like sit there and vibe to the music and like headbang and stuff like that. And it was also cool hearing all these like famous Knocked Loose songs live. Like, hearing Counting Worms live was really cool. I'm pretty sure that they played what was it, Suffocate, and that was really cool, just getting to hear all those songs and just getting to be there and getting to see Knocked Loose in that intimate of a setting. Like that's never gonna happen like again. Just because of how like huge and massive they are, they make sure to come back to Louisville to do some shows. And I went to LDB Fest and I saw like the guitarist for Knocked Loose. I saw him there. And cool thing about the Knocked Loose shoot actually was the vocalist for Mauled was there. A few of the members of the local hardcore band All Talk were there. I'm pretty sure the guitarist from Orthodox was there as well, which was freaking cool. So it was like this big Avengers moment of everybody coming together to celebrate Knocked Loose. And just seeing them in that intimate of a venue and seeing them no barricade as well, which just kind of doesn't happen anymore, was really cool. I mean, it happens sometime at certain festivals that allow it. But it was just super, super cool seeing them do their thing up there and just being a part of it, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was just so damn cool being there for that. And it just felt like there was so much love there, you know what I mean? And there was also a really cool encounter that I had with the vocalist of a band called Wave of Mutilation that I've talked about. And I got to see him, and I got to see some like inside looks at some of the merch that they were actually making. So it was just so cool being there for that, and just saying that I was a part of such a big band's music video. And it was so cool. Everybody who was there was super nice as well. Like you could tell that it was a mixture of like metalheads and hardcore kids and just like overall extreme music lovers. And it was just so cool. I didn't see anybody like having any problems with anyone. And anytime somebody like passed out, they like stopped the show, held up the X, and just made sure that everybody got out of there safe and sound, because it was an extremely hot day there. And being in that enclosed of a space in a full concrete bowl that's just radiating heat from the sun and pushing each other and just being involved like that is just, it was so awesome, but it was so hot, dude. Oh my God. And it makes sense that they like had to go back and take a break before coming back with Denzel and stuff like that. So dude, it was just such an honor to be a part of those two music videos, and just to say that I had a hand in them. Like I was just there for the music and stuff like that, but just saying that I'm a part of it is just, it's kind of a flex, you know what I mean? And yeah, I hope that in the past or in the future, I'm able to be involved in a lot more music videos and just be able to, you know, keep on enjoying music like this and just keep on having a grand time, because I absolutely love doing stuff like this. So yeah, these were my stories of the two music videos that I've been in, and I just wanted to come on here and talk about them and have some really cool music playing in the background. And yeah, I guess with all that said, I would like to thank everybody for watching this video, and yeah, anybody who's going to the show in Lexington tonight, I guess I will be seeing you guys. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.